Hi children, how do you all? I suppose you are keeping fine, right? Yesterday we did a lot of works. I believe you have all completed and you have revised and you went through, right? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Now today I am going to take a new topic, statistics. What topic? Statistics. Statistics is a very one of the easiest chapter of all the chapters, and it has lot of marks for final exams. So better you learn the chapter statistics nicely, so that your passing to class 10 will be very easy. And this year class 10, class 9 maths is statistics portion is, you are not going to learn very deep, like little bit outline. When you reach class 10 you will be going very deep in class 10. So the basic is in class 9, you better you learn nicely. Okay, statistics. Statistical department. I'm sure you might have heard statistical department, or some of your relatives, mummy, daddy, or uncle, auntie, or some neighbors, some might may be working in the statistical department. There, they what they do is they are dealing with only datas. Datas. What? Data. What is data? Data means what? Data is a collection of informations. Data is what? Collection of information. Information of what? Information of anything. Collection of information of anything. Maybe collection of information about your classrooms. How many boys are there? How many girls are there? How many benches are there? How many desks are there? Or maybe collection of your ages, or collection of your height, or collection of your weight. That can be. Or maybe collection of number of teachers, male teacher and female teachers in your school, or collection of number of schools in your locality. How many schools are there? Or maybe collection of houses in your in your colony. Clear? Or collection of number of peoples in your colony. It can be, data can be of anything. Or maybe collection of data about the temperature of the year, or rainfall of the year. So there is a infinity way of you can collect the data. So data is a collection of information, anything. Okay. So when you collect the data, first is raw data. Raw data. Raw. Raw is spelling, right? What is that? Raw. Raw is a, yes. In Indian Army, it is one of the important wing in Indian Army. Research and analyze wing. Research and analyze wing. That is a job, means what they do. Like in Pakistan, we call ISI, interstate investigations, right? So in India, we call RAW. That their job is to how the anybody foreigners are coming to India, do any wrong to India, or any terrorist groups are going to attack India. All those message they collect. Okay, for example, raw. Here raw is raw data, meaning the data which are just collected. The data which are just collected. The data are not arranged in any form, whether in ascending order or descending order. Whether it is suppose a data of marks, past students or failed students, nothing is arranged. Or highest mark or lowest mark, nothing is arranged. The message, the information just collected is called what data? Raw data. For example, suppose 10 students wrote the test, for example. One student got 10 out of 10. Another student maybe a 7 mark. Another student maybe 2 mark. Another student maybe 0 mark. Another student maybe 9 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe another student maybe 6 mark. Another again 7 mark. Maybe again 7 mark possible. Another 8 mark. Another student maybe 5 marks. So this is a data. Data collected by a teacher, class subject teacher from the student, where by conducting one small test. So this data, simply by looking at this data, we cannot come to a conclusion. We cannot come to any conclusions. Just by looking at data, what we can see? So some marks are given only that much. How many students pass? How many students fail? So what is the highest? Nothing can be seen. How many? So the raw data will not give you more information. The raw data will not give more information. It's just a data. Understood? Next comes group data. Group data. What is group data? Grouping the data is called group data. What is a group data? Grouping the data is called group data. Grouping. Yes or no? The school also you make a group. You people are making the group, right? Yes? Yes or no? Yes. So like that, grouping the marks of the subject. So the group data also can be two types of group data. One is inclusive. Another one is exclusive. Inclusive group data, another one is exclusive group data. What is inclusive group data? What is exclusive group data? For example, suppose you are grouping the marks 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Clear? 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Now, this is a group number 1, group 2, group 3. 0 to 10, it is a group, a class. So in this, the 0 is called lower limit. The bigger number, other side is upper limit. Lower limit, upper limit. Less than 0, nobody can come to in this class. Understood? More than 10, nobody can come here. So this is a group. Lower limit, upper limit. Lower limit of second class is 10. Upper limit of the second class is 20. Lower limit of a class group class 3 is 20. Upper limit is how much? 30. Okay. Now lower limit, upper limit. We can also write one more, that 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30. Here first class 1 to 10, lower limit is 1, upper limit is 10. Second class lower limit is 11, upper limit is 20. Now, is there any difference between these two? Yes or no? Yes. What is the difference? Sir, the lower limit, upper limit of one class is coming back to next level. Upper limit of the one class is back to the next. But here it is not coming back. That is a difference. Am I right? Yes, you are correct. If your lower limit of one class if your upper limit of the one class become a lower limit of another class, then it is called which one? Exclusive. What do you call this one? Exclusive. What do you call? Exclusive. Exclusive. Because 0 to 10 actual meaning is it is only up to 9 only. 10 will not be included. 10 will be coming here. 10 to 20 actual meaning is up to 19. 20 will not be included in this group. 20 will be back to the next. 20 to 30, 29. 30 to 40, 39. So the upper limit will be, actual upper limit will be which one? Only 9 only. Though it is written 0 to 10, but actually it is not up to 10. Okay? Our actual upper limit is only 9. But here 1 to 10 means 10 is included that group itself. So this is called inclusive. This is called what? Inclusive. Inclusive. 10 is included. If the upper limit is included that group itself, then it will be inclusive. If the upper limit is not included, then it is called exclusive. So you have to keep in your mind. Next, class mark. What is a class mark? Suppose 10 to 20. 10 to 20 is a class. 10 to 20 is a class. Or it may go 20 to 30. Or 30 to 40. It may go like this. But we are going to take only 10 to 20. What is the class mark of the first class? This is class 1, class 2, class 3. What is the class mark of the first class? What is a class mark? What is the meaning of class mark? Class mark is average of the lower limit and upper limit. What is a class mark? Class mark is average of what? Lower limit and upper limit. Class mark of 10 to 20 equal to, what is the lower limit? What is the lower limit here? Yes, 10. What is the upper limit? Yes, how much? 20. Then divide by average means 2 number, if you are adding, you divide by 2. So 10 plus 20, how much? 30 divided by 2. 1 to 2, how much time? 5 times. So what is the class mark? 15. Class mark is how much? 15. Class mark is how much? 15. Okay. Class mark is okay, right? Next is, suppose if you want to know 20 to 30, what is the class mark of 20 to 30? Yes, can you tell me? Lower limit is how much? 20. Upper limit is 30. Then divide by 2. How much? 20 plus 30, 50 divided by 2. How much? 20, 25. So in other way we can tell class mark is 15 is the middle of the class. 10 to 15 is coming in be exactly middle of the 10 to 20. 25 is coming exactly middle of 20 to 30, yes or no? So in other way we can tell, for easy to understand, class mark is something like a middle. Okay, midpoint. Understood? Range. What is range? A teacher conducts the test. One student got 10 out of 10 students, one student got 10 marks, 5 marks, 3, 0, 2, 8, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe another student got 5 marks, another student got 6 marks, another student also got 5 marks. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Now, range of the marks. What is a range? Range means what? Range means the difference between the highest data and the lowest data. Clear now? The highest mark and the lowest mark. What is the difference? That is called what? Range. So what is the range here? What is the highest range? Range is meant. What is the range here? Highest mark is 10. Suppose let's say this is 2. What is the lowest mark? Lowest mark is 2. So 10 minus 2 how much? 8. So range equal to how much? 8. Clear? Okay, that way you can do. Next, another important point we are going to learn is class interval. Class interval. What is class interval? 20 to 30. 30 to 40. So it goes like that. What is a class interval? The class interval meaning here is the difference between the upper limit and the difference between the upper limit and the lower limit. That is called class interval. So what is the upper limit here? So class interval of 1, class 1, the first class, second class. So what is a class interval between 20 to 30? Class interval is equal. What is the upper limit? Upper limit is 30 minus what is the lower limit is 20. So upper limit minus lower limit is how much? That is 30 minus 20 is how much? 10. So this is what class interval. Mean in class 9 we are going to learn in very brief. Class 10 one full exercise is there. Again in class 9 we are going to learn ungrouped data, mean about ungrouped data. But when you go to class 10 you are going to learn group data, and that also in 3 different ways you are going to learn. Okay, but here just one. So what is actually what is mean? Mean is equal what? Mean is equal what? Average. Again these questions. Sir, what is average? What is average? What is average? Average means what? Sum of the data divided by total number of data. Sum of the data divided by total number of data. That is called which one? Mean. So one small examples we can learn. Suppose find, for example, I am giving my own question. Okay, find the mean of which one of the following. For example, 5, 10, 15, 16, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 7, 5, 6, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Now we are going to find the mean for this. Mean equal to, what is the first formula? Sum of the data divided by total number of data. Sum of the data means adding all the data. What is the first one? 5. Second one 10 plus 10 plus 15 plus 16 plus 3 plus 2 plus 7 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5. Divided by total number of data. What? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So divided by 10. Now add 5 plus 10, 15, 15 plus 15, 30, 30 plus 16, 46, 46, 46 plus 3, 49, 49 plus 2, 51, 51 plus 7, 58, 58, 58 plus 10, these two, 58 plus 10, 68, 68 plus 6, 74. So 74 divided by 10 equal to how much? 7.4. So this is the mean. Do you understand? So this is what we are going to find out the mean. Okay, children, your time is over for this period. So this period, what are the points you learn? What is data? Raw data we learn. Group data 2 types, inclusive and exclusive. Also we learn class intervals, lower. Also we learn upper limit and lower limit. Yes or no? Then range also we learn. What is the range? Difference between the highest data and the lowest data, right? Yes or no? Then mean. Mean is what? Average, that is sum of the data divided by total number of data. All those things we have learned. we will come back to the next period with some other problems. Still then, few minutes you take rest and come back. We will see you all.